Hi, and thanks for watching Gary Teaches Maths. Today I'm going to talk about using the quadratic formula, which is often used for more difficult quadratic equations which we might have trouble factorising and putting into two brackets. The quadratic formula is x is equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Which looks very complicated and a bit frightening. But we have to realise this, each one of these letters is to do with the coefficients which might occur in front of, say, the x squared there, or the x, or the final term in the quadratic. So what we've got is, a quadratic could be written as ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So in our case, I'll just erase this bit here so it doesn't look like I've added another minus there. In our case, we need to work out what the value of a, b and c are for this quadratic. So we can see that there's no number in front of that x squared, which actually means that a is equal to 1. The number in front of the x is negative 2, the sign being very important there. So we can say that b is equal to negative 2. And the final term there, which is our c, is negative 9. So c is equal to negative 9. And all we need to do is substitute each one of the values we've got for each letter into this formula, into the x equals minus b, etc. here, and it will work out the value of x for us that should solve this equation. So let's start doing that. So we can say that x equals, now it's minus b, so minus negative 2. Minus 2 there. And then it is plus or minus the square root of b squared, which I'm just going to put in a little bracket there so we can see that that's what we substituted in, minus 4 times a, which is a is 1, times by negative 9. I'll just put in a bracket again there, and then that's all divided by 2 times 1, the value for a. So each one of these numbers that we've got here have come from the value that we've got assigned to each one of the letters. A equals 1, B equals negative 2, C equals negative 9. And then it's just a case of trying to simplify this expression. So we're just number crunching, really. So what we can say is, right, let's tidy it up a bit. Negative 2, from the rules of signs, we can say if we've got two negatives next to each other, that's actually positive. So we can just write that as 2. Then we've got plus or minus the square root of, now, negative 2 squared, any number times itself will actually end up being positive. So negative 2 squared is 2 times 2, which is 4. And then it is, now, 4 times 1 times 9 is 36. But we've got a negative there and we've got a negative there. Negative times negative again gives us positive, so it's plus 36 underneath the square root sign. And then we just work out the bottom, 2 times 1, which is 2. So we're going to tidy that up a bit further. We can say, well, x is now equal to plus or minus the square root of 40 underneath there. Square root 40 all over 2. And now it's a case of just getting the calculator out. And we can say, well, square root of 40, which I did earlier, is 6.32. So we can say at this point it splits into 2. See the plus or minus, which I'll just change colour to highlight what I'm talking about. So the plus or minus here means it actually splits into 2 separate answers. One where it's a plus, so we get 2 plus the root of the root square root of 40, which is 6.32. So 2 plus 6.32 all over 2. We've got another alternative, and this is when the sign was negative, and that becomes 2 minus 6.32 all over 2. And again, it's just a case of working that out on the calculator now. And so we would get, for the first one, we get 4.16. So feel free to stop this video at any point and just check the maths yourself. And then we can say we've got the other alternative, which is actually a negative answer, which is 2.16. So what we've got is the solutions using the quadratic formula to x squared minus 2x minus 9 equals 0 are 4.16, so these are values of x is 4.16, or x is negative 2.16. Thanks for watching this video. If you watched it on YouTube, please like our video. If you'd like some further tuition, then visit our website, which is mbtutors.com. Thanks for watching.